Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, Shiny, ATEEZ, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we are checking out some ATEEZ covers. I'm going to do the Wanties episode. I think it's a two-parter, so I'm going to do it next week with the second part. I don't know how I missed my man out here with the cover. Yeosang out here with a cover, and I decided to add some other covers that I haven't gotten to because I don't really do too many covers sometimes because I don't have a lot of time to film for every group and everything. So I tend to kind of wait and then like wait till they kind of add up and then do one video to make it easier. And his has the most views, which I find so interesting because I would consider Sun and Yeosang to be the most popular members. I could be wrong, it just depends. But I at least Sun, I think Sun is like the most biased member. I think it's like Sun, Yeosang, Mingi? I don't know, ATEEZ are kind of weird because I feel like they're split into like 3 sections. And I feel like Yeosang's in the middle. Like I would consider Sun, Mingi, and Yeosang to be maybe the most popular, and then like Yeosang, Hongjoong, and Seonghwa in the middle, and then of course our 2 whole 9 underrated. That's kind of how I always saw. That's how I see the fandom, and I think it just depends on like who's the most popular depending on the country. Like I think in America, Sun is like very popular. I feel like in maybe Korea, Mingi's really. I don't know. I really don't know. The fandom is actually pretty fair overall. I just think Yoonho and Jungho are underrated overall. But everyone else, it kind of like I feel like this is the one group where I think it's mostly fair. It just the Yoonho and Jungho don't get a lot of love. I also think that plays a lot into the fact that Yoonho is just very quiet, and I think if maybe and like at least Yeosang, like I feel like Yoonho doesn't. He just deserves better like variety representation, as in like. I wish Yoonho could appear more on other things, but I also don't know if he wants to because I think he's kind of shy in that regard. Like he's not very shy overall, but I think he doesn't ask for a lot. I think he's kind of fine with where he's at. It doesn't seem like, because at least like Yeosang has verbalized wanting to do a bit more, but maybe he's just like almost like he's stopping himself, or he's just kind of slowly treading it. I've noticed like he's definitely gotten better at like doing like a cover and doing a bit more variety stuff, but I feel like Yoonho's just chilling. So you guys let me know, especially if you're a Yoonho stan, how do you think he feels? Like, do you think he cares a lot? Do you think it's just him not asking for a lot? But then Jungho, I think Jungho is just overrated underrated in general, because Jungho makes lots of efforts and I feel like people just don't appreciate him a lot. But let's just hop into the video. I'm so excited. Let's get it, my king. It's been 4 years. We finally have his voice. Like people, Yeosang stands, y'all are with me on this. We've said time and time again, Yeosang has asked for more. And he's finally posting it. Because I think there's idols who don't ask for lines, like who don't want or care for lines, and they don't post covers or anything. So it's like, yeah, they don't care about that. Yeosang posted a cover, and I think that's a sign in and of itself that he wants more, like he's more confident. Anyways, sorry, Yeosang's staying here proudly. And I don't think his voice has gotten better. I think his voice was always good. We just didn't get to hear it. Only on like that one cover on a live stream. Look how beautiful he is. Whose song is this? It's called Hug Me, but I don't know who the singer is. I think I've heard someone else sing it. I don't think I've ever heard the original. 제발. Baby, you ain't even looking at the page. How are you reading it? Just staring at me so intently. Who have I heard sing this? I ain't even gonna sit here and act shocked. Like, I know he's talented. I have said this since probably at least 2020. I think in 2019, we didn't have, like, anything to go off of. I just believed he would have a nice voice. Like, in 2019, I was like, oh, he could, like, because we were kind of in that range of, like, we didn't know what he was capable of. Right, guys? Right? We didn't know. So I was like, that's when I was somewhat excusing the lack of lines. That's when I was like, maybe he's just not confident. Like, everything the fake people want to say. Like the people who don't actually listen to the artist. They're like, maybe he's not confident. Maybe he doesn't want the lines. Maybe he's not that great of a singer yet. You know, all those. And then he posted that cover. The one. You know the one. You know it. With the blonde hair, he's in, like, the dance studio. He was, like, on a live stream. He was singing into a mic, and he did that one cover. The one video we have in life. And I was like, damn. So we're just out here lying to ourselves. We're just out here making excuses. We're making excuses, guys. Because we had no reason to think that. We were just making excuses. And since then, I full-hearted... And then he's said in, like, interviews and stuff. Like, he's verbalized... oh, I kind of want to do more, I want more lines. Like, you can go look it up, because I have had people tell me Yeosang doesn't want lines, and I'm like, that sounds like bullshit. So I would look it up and actually found legit quotes and interviews and stuff where he has wanted more. So I've always said he has a voice, and he has a really good voice. And he's wanted lines. That's why I get mad. Because there are biases of mine who I know are more insecure and don't want lines. Who have specifically stated they don't want lines. Like Shua from Idol. She has said she didn't want lines in the beginning. And I respected that. And, you know, I'm still kind of... I was wanting more from her. But now she's more confident. So there are idols who don't want lines. And that's totally fine. But then there's people like Yeosang, who he is a shy person. He is, or was, a bit more, maybe not confident. But that's like 3 years ago. He has grown way more confident. And I really think the reason this has 4 million views, mind you, is the demand is high. And we are lacking. All his lines together is like under 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Like... and that's not good. He has this voice. Like, I really want to know, actually. I'm actually curious if I'm right about that. Well, that's sad. That's sad. It's actually under... Okay, well, it depends on the video. It depends on the video. Because this one's 12. What is this? I don't know. It just depends on, I don't know. It's about 10 minutes, depending on the video. Before this come back. Baby, you need to, that's not, it's gonna get soggy. I love it's like the hopelessness of it all. Like he's abandoned the plants, he's not reading the book, he's letting his cereal get soggy. Biggest crime ever. Dude, I wish I could. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. I only intentionally did when I trust them. Well, fuck you. I hate it here. This is such bullshit. At his own pace. He has never expressed, like, why I hate company stands. Literally, I said this. I'm not blaming KQ and stuff. Like, I'm so sick of it. And what makes me more mad, sorry, like, I'm so passionate about Yeosang. I'm passionate about this because it's so irritating how we are ruining Jungho's voice. Jungho is holding his own here. And people will only speak of Jungho when it pertains to his high notes. And the high notes he does is very damaging. But then we're hiding this voice. And this isn't me saying Jungho needs less lines and Yeosang needs more, blah, blah, blah. This is me saying I love every ATEEZ song. There's like 2 ATEEZ songs that I don't like. 2. And I would still listen to them. I love everything they're doing. I'm just saying we can do more. Yeosang, let's look at Jungho's lines. Jungho retains like half the lines in ATEEZ vocally. Eoyoung gets nothing. I think Eoyoung gets less lines than Yeosang, but Yeosang's lines don't showcase. Like every line Yeosang has been spoken. This man has sang like 20 seconds of every line since debut. Sang. I'm saying sang because there's a difference from him going and like singing. This man is just a caveman. It's the same thing that happened to Taehyung of BTS for a good 3 years. He was just like a na 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 na, which was damaging to his vocals. Like that's all he did. He was just like like that guy. Like, and then we found out in 2016 he can sing. Taehyung can sing. And once again, people would make excuses about him singing. And guess what ended up happening? He became the most popular and known member of BTS. They're withholding him. They're withholding Yeosang. He could be Jungkook and V combined. The cute one who got buff, and the one who was like resorted into just being the caveman of the group, becoming one of the best singers in the group. And I'm not gonna sit around and excuse it because I want what's best for him. And it's not him saying he doesn't want to sing. And I'm tired of people speaking for him. I'm reiterating what he has said. And yes, this happens because my other bias from Super Junior has stated in the first year of debut, he was barely in the music video and he was the main vocal. So this does happen, and I'm tired of people being like, I trust KQ. KQ would do this. I don't trust any company because companies just want money. These guys don't care about them. Yes, they can be nice. Yes, they can be better than other companies. But we don't know because once again, like with BTS, because ATEEZ are BTS. Like they're like in the sense of like they were the only ones in the company, and they were the only group, and now we are in the TXT Zikers era. And what am I going to tell you? Look what happened. Look what happened to Big Hit. Money. And that is going to happen here. They only cared a lot about ATEEZ because that's all they had. They had to care about them. That's all they had. They can't treat their first group like trash, especially because the group blew up. They're gonna treat them like angels and like they care about them because they have to set an example to then be money hungry, because that's what companies do. People who trust companies like this are a little bit deluded because everything aside from the lines and everything, at the end of the day, these companies aren't about the music. They're about the money. ATEEZ are a profit to them. They're going to treat them nicely to get the fans like you who think that they care about them to buy more stuff to support the company that cares so much about their idols. Like, yes, I love KQ, yes. No, I don't love KQ. I don't like Big Hit. I don't like SM. I don't like any company. And I feel this way passionately because I have been through this when I was once a teenager who loved One Direction. And that's in America. In America, I thought America was bad. Well, I guess it was the UK/America. I thought they were bad, and then I got into K-pop, and I'm like, oh, not at all discounting the bad stuff that's happened in America. Like, we've seen it with Kesha and everything. But, like, you know, it's just, I don't like when people just, I don't like when people defend companies. You can say what you want. Like, if you're going to be like, oh, maybe he doesn't want lines, okay. But to be like, oh, I trust KQ, no, don't trust KQ. Don't trust companies. Please, there's no good company. There is not one good company on this planet. There's not one. Because all companies is a resort of their money. You're not making a company because you love an idol group. Like, even Simon with XG, it's very cute seeing him all sweet with them, but he doesn't care about them like that. Well, maybe he does right now, but he's not going to. And at the end of the day, he wanted money. Now we have a man, Son. Oh, mixed by Maddox as well. Who we stand? We stand Maddox. Oh, see, look. This came out before Yeosang's, and it only has 1 million, which is amazing, by the way, but, like, it only has 1 million. And Son is very popular. Rightfully so. He deserves it. Okay. Okay. Did y'all hear that little rasp there? Oh. I do want more ATEEZ songs that display the vocals. Like, I would love a unit songs. Oh my god. I didn't know he could sing like this. Like, he has like, he has like that little whine. The little whine. Kind of like a Michael Jackson. I don't know. That's a bit much. But like, you know, it's like that bit of a squeeze. And I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean though? By the way, I did see Son on Knowing Bros. Not Knowing Bros. Running Man. And he was adorable. And he kind of a bias wrecker right now because of that. I don't know. He was really cute in there, and he barely spoke. But he was with Auden from Oh My Girl, and it was so cute. They were so cute. He was so funny and cute. So check out Patreon. We're also doing One Night 2 Day. We're on the second era. Has Jungkook from Running Man given him some notes? Because he kind of sings like him a little bit. Like, alright, son, I hear you. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. I see you. That was beautiful. I think this is something about their vocal line, because Jungho, especially his solo for the OST, that song is beautiful. We've seen Yeosang with Hug Me song. I really want Yeosang to do a solo song. I don't know if I have him here. Who's this one? Is this Yeosang or? Yeah, it's yeah, let's hear this, because I don't know what anthem is. I don't know what this means. What does this mean, anthem? 12:45 a.m. or something? I don't know what this means. Is that them, the singer? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, I love so much about ATEEZ, but I do think they underutilize their range of vocals, because they really have, I think them and like NCT Dream have the most interesting set of voices. And I mean that so much, because like the range of different voices in this group is crazy, and you wouldn't think it, because I think Wooyoung and Yeosang have the biggest like range apart. Like Wooyoung is so high voiced and like kind of pitchy, a little not whiny, like nasally kind of, just a little bit. Like he could do that. And Yeosang is very smooth and deep and like low. Different from Mingi, who's like raspy deep. And then we have Sun, who's like almost like Yeosang, but like more soft. Like I think Yeosang's a bit more nasally, but like in a good way. When I say nasally, it's like a compliment. It's like Hey John from NCT Dream or something. Like that kind of nasality to their voice. And we have Seonghwa, who also has like a low voice, but his voice is very pretty. He has a very pretty low voice. And then we have Hongjoong, who's similar to Yeosang, but I would say he's even higher almost. And then we have Yoon, who I feel like is a good middle ground, along with Jungho, who has like a big range of like notes. I feel like they have a lot they could do with it, and I was waiting for them to do more with it, but they still haven't. So I'm really hoping on the next album we can work with that more. Like, they have such an advantage at their pockets, and I think because they've been doing well without using it, they just kind of reiterate a lot of the same techniques. Like, their music has changed a lot, but their system of line distribution has never changed. I feel like we're doing the same thing over and over, like, in terms of lines. Like, the music's changing, but we're not. And I feel like I would love it if that switched a bit, and maybe we could do more vocally. Because I swear, like, their first, up until, like, the album with Mist, we were doing a lot vocally, and then suddenly we took a detour, and Jungho just kind of does a lot. Because I remember, like, Yeosang had some fun, beautiful lines. Like, Mist is one of my favorite songs because of him. And then we have never gone back to that type of sound. The Twilight, Dancing with Butterflies. I think their music has gone so experimental that we just abandoned the talent vocally. And we're focusing more on performance. And I guess if that's what they want, that's fine. But I would just rather dip our toes into something that displays the talents of the members individually. I knew we don't do this because of Mist, but I forget he can do it. And there's no way Yeosang is insecure about his vocals.
I don't really care what you say. I'm just getting off my face tonight.
This reminds me of Justin Bieber. Oh shoot, that's a short song. Well, that was beautiful. I think I was going to react to this a while ago and I forgot, like when it came out, because Choi Siwon, Seonghwa, like what the fuck? Oh shoot, it's me. You shouldn't have. So did they record this on the tour? Yes. I wonder if he liked Choi Siwon's new music video. Oh sorry. I made a gay joke and then I forgot the lyrics as him, and he didn't change the lyrics. He may just be respecting the original lyrics. I think a lot of idols don't usually change the pronouns, but bisexual king, who knows? Or queer king, we don't know. Good on you. Maybe you did like the music video. But I do love when artists don't change pronouns. Who recorded this? Like the music video. That is the tiniest cake ever. Like, I feel like Hongjoong recorded this for some reason. The song's so sad. I'm over here like, oh, because he looks so cute. Oh shoot, hi. Who is behind the camera? They flirting. The way he sings it kind of reminds me of Yeosang as well. Blue on a rainy night. I feel like Seonghwa is meant to live in Paris. Most drive me back to life. Oh, never can get any better. I want to run away, but we can see it. By the way, I respect how much ATEEZ put captions. They did it on the other ones too. Like, those are just covers. But they even put, like, the translation for Korean fans. He's so cute. Me cheating on Yeosang, I'm sorry. You're both my biases, deal with it. Angel, angel, baby, angel. Like, who went on this date with him? It was a whole date. I was wondering, were they walking around purposely to film, or would they just occasionally film things? Or they're like, oh, this is cute, let's just film this real quick. Oh, we just being dramatic too, okay, with the cinematography. Tis me. Oh, okay. So is there a blooper? Oh. Well, he auditioned as a rapper, but he still, like, sang, like to some extent beforehand, because he was, like, in a group, or a band, right? So he must have sang a little bit beforehand. Another Seonghwa cover! Let's get it! He's so sweet. I'm sorry, I'm whipped. Oh, he's being cute. Was this for his birthday? He really hears serenading us. That's adorable. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I forget, he has a brother? What? There it was. These songs are so sad, I'm over here grinning. He really said bisexual king, like, girl, other song, Boy, We Stand. No, I think he just sings it the way. Now, I love when idols give us stuff on their birthdays. Beautiful, love it. I think these are all the recent ones, like the past year or so. But I will be doing more. I've been doing a lot more on Patreon because a lot of the stuff they did for promotions were blocked. Like the Moonji show, the Dope Club, One Night, 2 Day, like all that. So we're doing a lot more next month as well. We finished Pirate Reboot. The ending was adorable. But if you want to check those out, link below. If you disagree with the line distribution thing, totally cool. Just saying, I'm kind of reiterating what he has said. But it's fine. We can argue. It's cool. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.